Listen, mate, you ever driven an high-tie truck before?
Driven the old man's Mercedes.
This is not your old man's Mercedes, mate. No, it's probably the way all high-tie trucks sound.
Don't you reckon you ought to stop and let it cool off?
Stan, whatever makes you think we get it started again. No, we're not stopping. Gotta keep going. This track must lead somewhere, else it wouldn't be here, right? No, it probably goes to a farm or something. Where there's a farm, there's water.
Yeah, well, you know best, Corporal.
What are you doing now? I'm just tidying the place up a wee bit. It's not fit to be seen. Give it a rest, can't you? Just because there's a war on, there's no need for us to live like animals. You're keeping me awake. Well, you keep me awake. Did no one ever tell you you grind your teeth at night? You do? You'll end your days with just a set of gums.
Hey, Mara, you listen to me. I think we go the wrong way. What do you mean you think? We go this way for 2 hours now. You say we go the wrong way. Why you read the map when you no can read the map? Because you are telling me to read the map. Oh, Mara, this war is no good. We have the best whorehouse in Tunis, with the most beautiful whores. We have the pretty business. And then the British, they drop the bombas. Look, Lucia, you no worry. We make a beautiful new knocking shop in Benghazi. We will find Benghazi.
What do you reckon, Roy?
What did I tell you? It'll be a farm, mate. It looks like it used to be a farm anyway.
Yeah, I don't see any sign of life.
Well, if it is a farm, there'll be a well there somewhere. Go and see if you can find some water.
Reckon we should, mate. The place could be crawling on Jerry's.
I'll hand over the bringo, I'll cover you.
Don't you think it'd be a better idea if I covered you?
You're cracking, mate.
Wake up! Wake up! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, what's the matter now?
I've heard the noise.
You're not going on about me grinding my teeth again, are you?
Right there! It could be a Jerry!
Oh, quick, get a bringo. Where'd it come from?
I think it's Italian. Look.
Oh, just give it a couple of bursts. They'll soon take a powder. Them high-tie trucks have got special gears. 1 forward, 5 reverse.
Where are you going? If I'm going to shoot, I'll need my glasses.
No, give it.
We better go!
We're not leaving, Stan.
Not a good time to start being brave, Corporal.
God, who's being brave? I dropped the keys of the bloody truck in the sand.
I think they mean business.
Yeah, sling me another mag, mate.
They're in the truck, and I'm not very keen on going and getting them.
How many are there, Jock?
I can't quite make it out. I don't think now's a very good time to be inquisitive.
There could be dozens of them. Oh, well, you don't get medals for getting killed. What you got this white?
Well, there's my hanky, but I've just ironed it.
Yeah, that's the last of the animals.
They've blown the tyres out the truck.
It's the truth. There's only one thing for it, Stanley.
You're not going to say charge, are you, Corp?
And I'm not stupid, mate. What have you got that's white?
Well, if you asked me 5 minutes ago, I would have said me underpants.
You had that letter from that Sheila in Adelaide.
It's private.
Well, wave it. You're not going to be able to read it from there.
It's not very substantial. Do you think they'll see it?
We'll soon find out. Here, hold it up. Walk in front of me.
truth. Here, Jerry's put the letter away. Get the gun.
It's empty.
They don't know that. Andy Hock.
Andy Hock. Who's Andy Hock?
I'm told it's what Germans say when they want you to put your hands up in the air.
Germans. It's just as well we're surrendering. Now, don't forget, Jock, when we meet any other Brits, it was a crack panzer unit and there was 300 of them.
How much further this Bengazi? In the back, she is bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There, she is a bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. You want to drive, you clever dick. Suddenly you got the brains. You want to be telling me where we go? Well, soon you're stuck. The bouncy, bouncy, bouncy make the girls in the back and in the bathroom. Yes, we want to make the pee-pee. You want to make the pee-pee? We gotta go back to Tunis. We can't wait until Tunis. Then go in the desert.
Yeah, we thought you was eye-ties.
We thought you were Jerry's, eh, Stan?
Mine, you gave up like eye-ties.
Well, you didn't hold out for very long.
Listen, mate, there could have been 50 more of you over that ridge.
So what? There could have been 50 of you in the farmhouse.
How comes you was driving an eye-tie truck?
Well, there was a sandstorm, you see, mate. We got separated from the Australian Expeditionary Force and sort of found the truck.
Roy here sort of got lost.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, I suppose we're sort of lost as well. Yeah, we're a supply unit, see? Our truck ran out of juice and we thought, well, we'd better wait. You know, I mean, you don't go swanning around this sort of country on foot.
It's a wee bit inhospitable, you know.
Sounds to me like you're skiving off, fellas.
Yeah, like we are. No, we're not. We're waiting till someone finds us and then we'll get back in the war.
Well, my name's Roy.
Roy what?
Just call me Roy.
Roy Muller.
Roy Miller?
No, Muller.
Muller? That's a Jerry name.
Yeah, well, a lot of Aussies have got Jerry names. It's a new country, you know. This is Stan, Stanley Hawke.
This is Jock Stewart, and I'm Tony.
Tony Gennaro.
Gennaro? That's an eye-tie name, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm a Londoner, mate, born and bred. And so was my grandfather. You want to make something of it?
Yeah, you do. Shush. I can hear a truck.
Quick, go to bring her.
We're out of ammo.
What? And you were trying to make us surrender?
Well, you did.
Yeah, I've got some rats in the box. Hey, Croft. It's got a red cross on the side of it. I think it's an ambulance.
Don't take nothing for granted in the desert, son. It could be chock-a-block with Jerry's. Could be a crack unit from the Africa Corps.
I don't see nothing. Tootie the horn.
They're tooting the horn.
Two ladies in the front.
Could be a trap, fellas. A lot of these Jerrys are woofters.
Keep them covered.
It's the truth. If that's the Africa Corps, they're very well built.
This is a truckload of bints.
They are not bints. They're medical personnel.
You knock at the door. Maybe it have the booby trap. Then knock on the window. I start the engine. You get the trouble. I put the foot on the gasoline. I do it.
Hold up. One of them's coming this way.
Maybe it's a trap.
Yeah, I don't like the look of it.
Well, speaking for myself, I like the look of it very much. Come in, darling. The door's open. We'll put the kettle on.
Mara, it's the British. The British. Oh, the British.
Right-eye, bird.
Who cares? It's still birds. Oh, don't run away, darlings. Oh, what a shame.
No shoot. We Red Cross. Surrender.
You can't take the Red Cross prisoner.
You're all right. It's quite safe. We respect the Red Cross.
Yeah, and their equipment.
We're Australians. We're very pleased to see you.
Yeah, and we're British, and we're very pleased to see ya.
Mara, tell him. The guards, they wanted the bathroom. Oh, we want to make the pee-pee.
Very outspoken, aren't they?
We're in the middle of the desert, darling. I don't have bathrooms. There's a sort of shed round the back. You're welcome to that.
It's all a bit primitive, I'm afraid.
Guards, He's around at the back.
What do you reckon?
It's all right, and I ain't one each in a spare in case one of them faints.
That's more better.
Right, well, now you're all here. My name's Tony Gennaro.
Oh, you Italian. What do you do with the British?
No, I am British. That's Jock, he's Scotch.
I'm not Scotch. I'm Scottish.
That's Corporal Muller, he's Australian.
Just call me Roy.
That's short for Royston. Ooh, get you, Morag. And I'm Stan.
Ah, hello, Stan.
G'day.
Me, Mara. And this, she is Lucia. How's you getting?
Well, not a lot lately.
You couldn't have come at a better time, Doctor. I've had this nasty wheeze for a few days. I'm sure I'm going down with something.
Oh, you got the good, big muscles.
Perhaps you could run over them with your stethoscope?
What? The stethoscope, you doctor, remember? Oh, yes. Good. Oh, it's very good.
Is it not usual to put it in the ears?
Ears, yes. Oh, I hear your heart. It's a big, strong heart. It goes boom, de boom, de boom. You okay?
Do you want to see if I've got a big, strong one?
Here, mate. Funny sort of dog does these eye-ties have.
Well, I should think she's a bit nervous. I mean, after all, we are the enemy.
Yeah, I reckon.
Well, look, I mean, if you was a lady doc surrounded by a lot of Jerrys, you'd be a bit shaky. You'd be worried they're all going to jump on you. Well, not if you look like him. Don't fret yourself, girls. You're quite safe with us.
Oh, we're not frightened. We like the man.
Right, well, let's have a nice cup of tea. Jock, brew up me, old mate, will you? And fling in a few extra spoonfuls for the girls.
Aye, I've got the Dixie on the boil.
What is on the boil?
It's Dixie.
Oh, that's Dixie.
Hello, Able 1 Charlie. Hello, Able 1 Charlie. Over.
Able 1 Charlie, over.
Look, I'm running a bit low in the tank. Over.
Gregory, where have you been? Give me your position, over.
Well, sir, I must be absolutely frank. I'm lost. I've been heading east for about 4 hours, and there's no sign of my rendezvous point. Over.
Well, if you've been going east for 4 hours, you should be at square 3795 on your map. Over.
Well, I realize that, but unfortunately, while I was asleep last night, some sort of desert rodent chewed right through it, all the way from Cairo to Sidi Barani. Oh, he's messed all over Mercer Matru. Over.
Oh, Gregory, you are the bitter end. Over.
Sorry. Over.
Well, keep going. You'll probably come across a couple of Bedouins or something. Ask them. Out.
I hope you'll excuse the tin. We're a wee bit lacking in niceties in these parts, you know.
Yeah, well, we weren't expecting to be drinking tea with a lot of Red Cross crumpets.
Will you send us to the prison camp? Or the internings, eh? No, not at the internings.
No, we wouldn't do that just because you're eye-ties, would we, Tony? You're Red Cross, right?
Oh, yes, we're Red Cross.
Aye, you're protected by the Geneva Convention.
Oh, you lovely man.
Ooh, there'll be a stirring in the glen in a moment. I can hear a truck.
Righty, hell. Girls, outside. Right on the floor.
getting out. You look like a British officer.
Oh, ruddy hell. I think we're back in the war.
We're all back in the war.
Don't say nothing. I'll do the talking.
Is anybody here? Are there any Bedouins?
We're in here, sir!
Hello. Oh, stand easy. Sorry I'm late. I understand you've been here quite a time. I expect you were wondering what happened to me.
Yes, well, we were getting a bit worried about you, sir.
Well, I got lost in the desert, actually.
A very easy thing to do, being as what there's such a lot of it, sir.
I'm Gregory Swift, Royal Signals. And you lot probably don't know why you've been sent here.
No, we don't, sir. No, the generals, they don't talk to us much, sir. No, Lloyd plays it very close to his chest.
My truck is full of the latest radiolocation equipment. It can detect concentrations of tanks and all that sort of thing. So if Rommel tries to slip by at night, we'll know all about it.
Yes, sir, I imagine we will.
You've been sent here to guard this apparatus.
We have? We have.
Whatever happens, it must not fall into enemy hands. Do you understand?
Sir! Sir!
Understood?
That's you right.
I see. Are you one of these Australians?
We're two of them, actually, sir.
What are all these girls doing here?
Italian Red Cross, sir. We've detained them. This is Dr. Morris, sir.
You, officer, you handsome man. You rich?
What are they doing lying on the floor?
Just a precaution, sir. In case of a shootout, we didn't want the ladies to come to any harm.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Have they treated you well?
Oh, yes, Capitano. As soon as we got here, this man got out his Dixie.
And we all had a nice cup of tea, sir. Do you fancy a cuppa?
Well, actually, I'm bursting to go to the bathroom. Where is it?
Round the back, sir, by the hen house. If you wish to be discreet, try Mr. Corrugated Iron. What a book.
Where do they get them from?
Oh, we've got dozens of them.
I wonder who he thinks we are.
It seems to me he's under the impression we've been sent here to guard him.
Roy, Tony, you be the nice, handsome man. You let us go now, eh? We go to Benghazi, and there we take care of the soldiers. In the hospital? In the hospital.
Look, you can't go now, darling. It's getting dark. We can't have you girls wandering around the desert in the dead of night. You can keep here.
Keith?
Sleep. And then in the morning we'll give you a jump start.
What did he say? In the morning he starts us with a jump. Oh, this is good. So, where we sleep?
You can bunk down here.
Oh, I hope you'll excuse the state of the place. I wasn't expecting anyone, and I haven't had a chance to tidy anything yet. Oh, will you look at the state of that room?
You don't worry. It's good for one night.
Oh, bless your hen.
But soon it's very dark.
We've got some candles in the kitchen.
Oh, and you get us the water for the washing, no?
No trouble, hot or cold.
Hot as the mustard.
Right, come on then, lads. Let's get the girls fixed up.
Mara, what do you think? So, we stay the night. Maybe they got the money. But remember, house rule. No get at the door, no drop the drawers.
How's that? Now, when the beam encounters an obstacle, it sends a signal back to us, and a little blip appears on the screen. Well, there's nothing at the moment. Not a thing.
There's something, sir.
Go back over that bit. We've just seen something. Sir? By Jove. Some large stationary object. Could be a troop of tanks. They're very close indeed. They're right on top of us. Can you hear anything?
Not a sausage, sir.
What's your bearing?
273, sir.
273. Oh, it's us!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not very familiar with this sort of equipment.
My God, what's that?
I think that's dinner, sir.
The girls are having a bit of a cook-up, sir. It's sort of a surprise. They didn't want us to know what they were up to.
Jock, grab up.
It's all right.
God, blimey. I can't recognise the place.
It's all spick and span. It's a gramophone. I've been usurped.
Hey, fellas, look at this. There are even menus on the table.
Looks like an Italian wine list. There's a Carla, 1,000 lira. A Lucia, 1,500.
And here's Teresa, that's 1,000. Oh, it's quite an old vintage. Look, it's 23.
Somehow I get the feeling that this is not a wine list. Have a look at the top of the menu. Casa Crumpito.
Hey, fellas, look at the other side. That'll be the specials.
This ain't a wine list. This is the prices of the girls.
I say, steady on.
Are you ready, you handsome men? So, we have the spaghetti, we have the wine, we have the music, and we have the girls. I am Carla. I am Lucia. I am Teresa. And I am Little Anne.
And I am gobsmacked.
Excuse me. Am I right in assuming that you're not actually with the Red Cross?
No, we steal the ambulance. We are the naughty girls. We give the soldiers the good time. And for you, you nice boys, we have the special price. The whole menu, 10,000 lira.
Blimey. I haven't even got enough for starters.
What? You got no money? No money? Then all you get is the spaghetti. What is the house rules, ladies? No get the dough, no drop the rose.
Well, shall I toss the salad?
We're going to have a breather at the end of the lane. But when we've had our sandwiches, we'll get going again. We're ready to fight with guns and tanks galore, but they can't stop without us. Which way to the wall?
The Red Cross emblem is the international symbol of protection during armed conflict. Its use is restricted by law. The use of the emblem in this program is purely fictional and does not reflect on Red Cross personnel or other persons or organizations authorized to use the emblem.